From our archives, the Billy Graham Classics.
Tonight is unlike any ordinary night. It carries with it a subtle, profound energy that moves beyond the surface of everyday life. There is a sense that something extraordinary is approaching, something that will touch the heart in ways that words can scarcely capture. This message, whispered by the unseen guardians of light, speaks of a force that is both gentle and powerful, something that can alter the way a person experiences the world. It is a presence that does not demand attention through noise or grand gestures, yet its arrival is unmistakable for those who are attuned to the deeper currents of life. This is the promise of pure love, an energy that will find its way to every heart that is ready to receive it. The night becomes a portal, a threshold where the ordinary and the extraordinary meet, offering a chance for transformation that is both intimate and universal. Those who are present in this moment are given the opportunity to feel and experience a force that transcends the limitations of the self and the constraints of time. The nature of this love is profound. It does not operate like the familiar conditional forms of affection often encountered in daily life. It does not come with expectations or demands. Instead, it is an unconditional, radiant force that touches every part of the heart with a quiet insistence. Its presence can bring clarity to moments that have felt confusing, calm to minds weighed down by anxiety, and warmth to souls that have felt distant or disconnected. It is both a balm and a spark, capable of soothing wounds while igniting a renewed sense of possibility. This love has the power to illuminate corners of the heart that have remained in shadow, to bring awareness to parts of life that have been overlooked or taken for granted. It enters without intrusion, allowing each individual to experience it in their own way, at their own pace, and with a sense of personal resonance. Recognizing this message requires more than simply hearing words or seeing signs. It demands an openness of mind and heart, a willingness to step beyond the familiar and the habitual. The night, with its quiet stillness and reflective energy, offers a space for this openness. In this space, the heart becomes receptive, and the mind becomes attuned to subtler cues that are often missed in the rush of everyday life. A gentle shift occurs, allowing awareness to expand and perception to deepen. This shift is not always dramatic or immediate, but it is nonetheless profound. It is in the quiet moments, the pauses between thought and action, that the true essence of this love can be felt. It is here that the heart begins to understand that it is being offered something precious, a gift that is meant to nurture, guide, and transform. The impact of this love extends beyond the self. When it is recognized and embraced, it creates a ripple effect that touches everyone and everything in proximity to it. Acts of kindness may appear more natural, moments of connection more meaningful, and the capacity to forgive or release past burdens more accessible. The energy of pure love encourages a deeper alignment with the values and intentions that lead to personal growth and fulfillment. It opens the door to possibilities that may have seemed distant or unattainable, offering guidance and inspiration to navigate the complexities of life. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to reflect and share the warmth and clarity that this love brings. In this way, the arrival of pure love is not confined to a singular moment, but extends into a continuous influence that shapes experiences, relationships, and choices in profound ways. The anticipation of this message transforms the night itself into a sacred time. The ordinary noises and distractions of daily life fade into the background, allowing attention to focus on the subtler, more meaningful aspects of existence. It is a moment of alignment where inner awareness and outer experience converge, creating a heightened sensitivity to the energy that surrounds and infuses life. In this alignment, there is a sense of being fully present, a conscious acknowledgement of the beauty, potential, and interconnectedness that permeates existence. The heart becomes a receptive space, open to receiving the guidance, comfort, and illumination that pure love offers. Every sense becomes more acute, every thought more deliberate, and every emotion more deeply felt. Ultimately, the message conveyed by the angels is one of hope, renewal, and possibility. It serves as a reminder that life is not merely a sequence of ordinary events, but a tapestry woven with moments of profound meaning and beauty. The presence of pure love on this night signals that every heart has the capacity to connect with this energy, to allow it to infuse life with clarity, warmth, and purpose. It calls for attentiveness, openness, and a willingness to embrace the unknown with courage and trust. In recognizing and welcoming this message, there is an opportunity to experience a depth of connection and fulfillment that transcends the everyday, offering a glimpse of the extraordinary that exists within and around each individual. This night, therefore, is an invitation. It invites the heart to awaken to the gentle, transformative power of love that moves quietly yet purposefully through the world. It encourages reflection, presence, and receptivity, emphasizing that true transformation begins with awareness and openness. The message carried by the angels is not bound by time or circumstance, but is accessible to all who choose to notice and respond. It is a reminder that within each moment lies the potential for profound connection, healing, and joy. By opening the heart and mind to this energy, the door to a deeper, more meaningful experience of life is unlocked, allowing the beauty of pure love to enter and illuminate the path ahead. In every heartbeat, in every breath, in every quiet thought, in silent prayer, the essence of this love moves closer. It does not announce itself with grandiosity, but arrives gently, persistently, and inevitably for those who are ready to welcome it. The night becomes a vessel, carrying this sacred message to every door that is prepared to receive it. Those who notice it, feel it, and embrace it are offered a gift that transcends ordinary experience, a reminder that life is infinitely richer when approached with an open heart and awareness of the subtle, transformative forces that guide and nurture the soul. Tonight, as the world quiets and stills, this message is delivered with precision and care, offering every individual the opportunity to experience a love that is pure, unconditional, and profoundly transformative. If you want, I can continue with Keynote 2 in the same style and length, so you'll have a full set of 5 detailed explanations. Do you want me to do that next? You said? Explain Keynotes 2 to 900 words, without hitting and end keywords. ChatGPT said, pure love is a force that is both gentle and immense, capable of transforming the way a person experiences life, relationships, and even their own inner world. It is not the fleeting kind of affection often tied to circumstance, preference, or desire. It is not a transactional feeling that comes with conditions, expectations, or limitations. Rather, it is a universal energy that seeks to nurture, heal, and awaken every aspect of existence it touches. This love does not discriminate, it does not judge, and it does not impose. It simply exists as a presence, offering the possibility of transformation to all who are willing to accept it. Its power is subtle yet undeniable, operating quietly but profoundly in every corner of the heart. Those who have encountered it recognize that its impact goes beyond momentary pleasure or happiness. It reshapes understanding, awakens awareness, and fosters an alignment with life's deeper truth. This transformative quality of pure love manifests in many ways. It can begin as a quiet sense of comfort that eases the tension of worry or anxiety. Like a soft light gradually illuminating a room that was once dim. It can stir dormant creativity, inspiring ideas, solutions, or expressions that had remained hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, or routine. It can foster compassion and empathy, allowing a person to connect more fully with others, understanding their joys, struggles, and perspectives with a sense of authenticity and presence that had previously felt elusive. The transformative effect is not limited to outward actions. It penetrates the inner landscape, reshaping the way one thinks, feels, and perceives. The heart becomes more expansive, the mind more flexible, and the soul more receptive to the beauty and potential inherent in life. This love also has the capacity to heal. Emotional wounds that have long been ignored or suppressed find gentle resolution when touched by pure love. Resentments, fears, and old patterns that have constrained growth begin to dissolve, leaving space for renewal. Healing does not always come quickly or in obvious ways, but its presence is persistent and pervasive, allowing for gradual shifts that accumulate into profound change. The heart, once burdened by past pain or unfulfilled longing, begins to feel lighter, more resilient, and capable of embracing both vulnerability and joy. The process of transformation through love is therefore not simply a temporary uplift. It is a reconfiguration of perception and experience that enhances clarity, presence, and emotional richness. Another essential aspect of pure love is its ability to awaken awareness. When it enters a life, it often illuminates dimensions that had previously been overlooked or ignored. It helps individuals recognize the interconnectedness of all things, the subtle beauty in moments often taken for granted, and the infinite potential that exists in each choice and action. Awareness generated by this love fosters mindfulness and intentionality, allowing life to be experienced more fully, with depth, richness, and a sense of purpose. Small moments, an act of kindness, a shared smile, a quiet reflection begin to carry extraordinary significance, reflecting the profound presence of love in the ordinary flow of life. Moreover, pure love does not arrive with pressure or demand. Its transformative power lies precisely in its voluntary nature. It can only work its magic when welcomed with openness. Resistance or skepticism may delay its effects, but its gentle persistence ensures that those who remain receptive eventually experience its impact. In this sense, transformation through love is not force. It is an invitation, a gradual unveiling of potential that encourages each person to discover the strength, resilience, and beauty within themselves. The heart learns to trust in the process, allowing transformation to unfold organically without haste or expectation. This is why pure love is both liberating and empowering. It does not dictate or control, but it reveals possibilities and nurtures growth in the most authentic way. The ripple effects of this transformative love extend beyond the self. As hearts open to its presence, relationships are enriched with empathy, patience, and deeper understanding. Communication becomes more authentic, interactions more compassionate, and connections more meaningful. The way one perceives challenges and opportunities also shifts, allowing for more balanced, insightful responses that are guided by clarity and awareness rather than fear or habit. This outward impact underscores the universality of pure love. It is not limited to the personal sphere, but it radiates into the broader web of life, touching communities, families, and networks with its subtle yet undeniable influence. In practical terms, transformation through pure love can manifest in countless ways. It can inspire acts of generosity, whether small or large, that create a chain of positivity and connection. It can rekindle dormant passions or lead to new pursuits that reflect a deeper alignment with one's authentic self. It can foster forgiveness and reconciliation, allowing old grievances or misunderstandings to dissolve, freeing the heart from burdens that have limited emotional growth. Every action taken under the influence of this love carries a heightened sense of meaning, intention, and presence, making life itself a richer and more vibrant experience. Importantly, this transformative power does not rely on external validation or recognition. Its effects are intrinsic, affecting the inner world first, which then naturally reflects outward. A person transformed by pure love experiences life with greater resilience, clarity, and joy, independent of circumstances. This independence highlights the enduring quality of this love. It is not contingent on changing events, people, or outcomes, but is a constant source of guidance, support, and inspiration. By transforming perception, it allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace, patience, and a deeper understanding of their own capacities. Ultimately, pure love, as a transformative force, is an invitation to awaken, to embrace growth, and to recognize the limitless potential within. It is a reminder that life is not meant to be lived passively or in isolation from deeper connection. It is meant to be experienced with openness, courage, and receptivity. The arrival of this love encourages a profound shift in perspective, a realignment of priorities, and a deeper appreciation for the subtleties, beauty, and richness that exist in every moment. Transformation is not merely a change in circumstance or mood. It is an evolution of the self, an expansion of the heart, and a renewal of the spirit that enables a person to live more fully, love more freely, and engage with the world more meaningfully. Pure love does not ask for permission or validation, but it thrives when hearts are open and receptive. Its transformative effect is enduring, pervasive, and gentle, reshaping the way life is perceived and experienced. Those who allow it to enter will find themselves more attuned to their own needs, more compassionate toward others, and more capable of embracing life with courage, clarity, and joy. Its power lies not in grand gestures, but in subtle, persistent presence. capable of altering the course of a life in ways that are profound, lasting, and deeply fulfilling. It is a force that moves quietly yet inexorably, inviting all who are willing to step into its embrace and experience the extraordinary potential of transformation through love. If you want, I can continue with keynote 3 in the same detailed 900-word style, so you'll eventually have all 5 fully expanded keynotes. Do you want me to proceed with that? You said, explain keynotes 3 to 900 words without heading and end key words. ChatGPT said, receiving pure love requires a profound openness of heart and mind, an inner readiness to embrace what is offered without hesitation or resistance. This openness is not merely a passive state. It is an active willingness to soften, to let go of fear, doubt, and the habitual walls that often guard the deepest corners of the self. In daily life, many hearts are armored by past pain, disappointment, or the fear of vulnerability. These defenses serve as protection, yet they also prevent the reception of transformative experiences, including the profound energy of pure love. To truly welcome this force, one must cultivate an awareness of these barriers and allow them to gently dissolve. Openness is not instantaneous. It is a gradual process that unfolds as the heart learns to trust the gentleness and consistency of the love that knocks at its door. This state of openness begins with self-awareness. It requires a conscious acknowledgement of the internal conditions that may inhibit connection, including habits of judgment, fear of rejection, or a tendency to retreat into familiar patterns of thought and emotion. Recognizing these tendencies does not imply weakness, but reflects courage and honesty, qualities that are essential for the reception of pure love. The process of opening is both inward and outward. Inwardly, it asks for introspection, reflection, and a willingness to observe the self without harshness. Outwardly, it involves a readiness to engage with the world, to notice subtle gestures of connection, and to respond to opportunities for closeness, compassion, and generosity. The union of inward and outward openness creates a receptive state in which love can enter and move freely. Softening the heart is a critical aspect of this openness. Fear, anger, resentment, and past disappointments often harden emotional landscapes, creating barriers that impede the natural flow of love. To soften the heart is not to erase memory or ignore pain, but to allow these experiences to exist without letting them dominate the present. It is a conscious choice to make space for new possibilities, to permit tenderness to emerge even where it has been dormant. This process involves patience, persistence, and a willingness to encounter vulnerability. Vulnerability, often feared or avoided, becomes a bridge through which love can enter. In embracing vulnerability, the heart recognizes that true connection and transformation occur not through control or certainty, but through openness and receptivity. The readiness to receive pure love also requires releasing attachments to specific outcomes or expectations. Many times, hearts approach love with conditions, seeking validation, reciprocity, or confirmation that it will meet preconceived desires. Pure love, however, is unconditional. It asks nothing in return and cannot be measured by personal standards or expectations. Accepting it demands trust in its inherent value, trust that its presence alone carries significance, and faith in its capacity to nurture and transform. When the heart relinquishes the need to control or predict how love will manifest, it creates the freedom for this energy to flow naturally, shaping experiences and perceptions in ways that are often unexpected but profoundly meaningful. Being present in the moment is another essential dimension of openness. Pure love does not always announce itself with dramatic signals or visible markers. It often arrives quietly, subtly, in gestures, feelings, or circumstances that may otherwise go unnoticed. Awareness and mindfulness heighten the capacity to perceive these signs, allowing the heart to respond with recognition rather than oversight. Presence involves attentive listening, keen observation, and a deep attunement to one's own emotions and the energies around. In this state, even the smallest act of kindness, the gentlest touch of encouragement, or the quiet feeling of warmth can be understood as expressions of this love. Being fully present ensures that the heart does not miss these moments and can receive their full impact. Openness also involves a willingness to embrace the unknown. Pure love may not arrive in familiar forms or predictable patterns. It may appear in unexpected encounters, subtle gestures, or even through challenges that invite growth. This uncertainty can be unsettling, yet it is integral to the process. By stepping beyond the comfort of predictability, the heart expands its capacity to experience richness, depth, and connection. Embracing the unknown allows the transformative power of love to operate freely without being constrained by preconceived notions or limitations. It encourages adaptability, courage, and trust in the flow of life, fostering a deeper alignment with the natural rhythms of existence. In practice, this openness can manifest in daily life through conscious acts of receptivity. Listening deeply to others, showing empathy, expressing gratitude, and engaging with intention are ways to cultivate the heart's readiness. Reflection, meditation, or quiet contemplation can also prepare the inner space, allowing emotional and mental clutter to settle and leaving room for love to enter. Each act of openness reinforces the heart's capacity to receive, creating a cycle in which love begets greater receptivity, which in turn invites deeper species of connection, fulfillment, and transformation. Furthermore, openness is not a finite state. It requires ongoing nurturing. Life presents challenges, distractions, and experiences that can harden the heart once again. Maintaining a receptive posture involves continual self-awareness, reflection, and conscious choice. It is a dynamic process, a practice of allowing, listening, and trusting. Each moment of attentiveness strengthens the heart, deepening the ability to embrace love fully and authentically. The cumulative effect is profound, creating a resilient, expansive, and vibrant emotional landscape capable of sustaining meaningful connections and transformative experiences. Ultimately, the act of opening the heart to receive pure love is a sacred practice of trust, courage, and humility. It requires letting go of fear, softening barriers, embracing vulnerability, and remaining present. It is an acknowledgement that life's most profound experiences often arrive quietly, without grand announcement, and that their impact depends on the heart's readiness to recognize and accept them. By cultivating this openness, the heart becomes a vessel through which love flows freely, enriching both the self and the world around. The readiness to receive does not force love to appear. It simply creates the conditions in which love naturally enters, transforming life in ways that are gentle, persistent, and ultimately transformative. This openness is a gift in itself, allowing the heart to experience life with greater clarity, warmth, and awareness. It fosters a connection to the unseen energies that guide, nurture, and inspire, and it ensures that the arrival of pure love is met with recognition and appreciation. By choosing openness, the heart steps into a state of alignment with the deeper currents of existence, allowing every moment, interaction, and experience to be infused with the subtle, profound presence of love. I can now continue with keynote 4 in the same detailed style so that all 5 keynotes are fully explained. You want me to do that next? You said, explain keynotes 4 to 900 words without heading and then keywords. ChatGPT said, when pure love is welcomed and allowed to flow through the heart, it creates ripples that extend far beyond the self, touching relationships, communities, and the wider world. Its influence is subtle yet profound, initiating a chain reaction of kindness, understanding, and meaningful connection that spreads outward in ways that may not always be immediately visible, but are deeply transformative. The energy of pure love encourages a shift in perspective, prompting individuals to see others not as obstacles or competitors, but as fellow travelers on the journey of life, each carrying their own joys, struggles, and aspirations. This shift fosters empathy, compassion, and patience, qualities that become the foundation of stronger and more authentic relationships. When love is present in its purest form, interactions are no longer driven solely by self-interest or routine. They are guided by awareness, care, and intention, creating a ripple effect that transforms ordinary exchanges into moments of significance. The ripple of pure love is not limited to overt actions. It manifests in subtle changes in demeanor, tone, and energy that are perceptible to those around. A smile offered without expectation, a gesture of patience during moments of tension, or a word of encouragement at the right time can resonate more powerfully than grand expressions of affection. These small yet intentional acts demonstrate that love does not need to be dramatic to have profound impact. Its influence often thrives in subtlety, consistency, and authenticity. As more hearts open and respond to these cues, a network of positive influence begins to form, strengthening the bonds between individuals and fostering environments where trust, understanding, and harmony are nurtured. This cascading effect highlights the universality of love's impact. It extends beyond the origin, touching anyone who encounters its energy directly or indirectly, and inviting them to participate in its ongoing expansion. The transformative ripple of love also encourages a deeper engagement with life itself. When the heart is attuned to pure love, it begins to perceive ordinary experiences with greater clarity and appreciation. The mundane becomes meaningful, the everyday moments gain depth, and interactions acquire layers of significance previously unnoticed. Love acts as a lens through which reality is perceived more vividly, enhancing awareness of beauty, joy, and potential in all circumstances. Challenges that might have seemed insurmountable become opportunities for growth and learning, and moments of success are enriched by the acknowledgement of connection and shared experience. In this way, the ripple effect of love enhances both internal and external life, fostering a sense of purpose, presence, and fulfillment that extends far beyond the immediate self. Beyond personal and relational transformation, pure love has the capacity to inspire action that benefits wider communities. When hearts are infused with this energy, individuals are more inclined to engage in acts of service, generosity, and advocacy. This does not always manifest in grand gestures or public recognition. It often emerges in quiet, consistent contributions that collectively create meaningful change. Offering support to someone in need, volunteering time or skills, or simply being present for others in moments of difficulty are all expressions of love's outward-reaching ripple. The cumulative effect of these actions builds stronger, more compassionate communities, illustrating that love's transformative power is not confined to private experience, but extends into collective human endeavor. The ripple effect also strengthens the capacity for forgiveness and reconciliation. When the heart is touched by pure love, it becomes more capable of releasing grudges, resentments, or judgments that have weighed heavily over time. This release is not a denial of past experiences, but a conscious choice to let go of negativity and embrace understanding, compassion, and acceptance. The ability to forgive transforms not only the individual, but also the dynamics of relationships, allowing trust, communication, and harmony to flourish. It demonstrates that the influence of pure love is inherently restorative, capable of mending not just the self, but the connections that define social and emotional life. Furthermore, pure love encourages the sharing of joy, gratitude, and positivity. Its ripple effect promotes an orientation toward noticing and amplifying goodness, both in the self and in others. Individuals inspired by this energy are more likely to acknowledge achievements, celebrate milestones, and offer genuine appreciation for acts of kindness. Such behaviors strengthen bonds, cultivate mutual respect, and create a culture of encouragement and support. The energy of love, once activated in one heart, has the potential to generate networks of positivity that reinforce the well-being of entire communities. This demonstrates that the transformative ripple of love is both self-sustaining and expansive, capable of perpetuating cycles of kindness and growth that reach far beyond the initial moment of reception.
An important aspect of this ripple is its subtlety. While its effects are profound, they often operate beneath conscious awareness, gently influencing thoughts, feelings, and actions without demanding recognition or reward. This quiet influence is what makes the ripple of love so enduring. It seeps into habits, attitudes, and choices, reshaping perspectives over time. Relationships become more resilient, interactions more meaningful, and environments more nurturing. The beauty of this effect lies in its naturalness. Love spreads effortlessly, carried by individuals who embody its principles without seeking to control or manipulate outcomes. In this way, pure love functions as both a seed and a current, planted in individual hearts and flowing outward to create widespread, lasting transformation.
Another dimension of the ripple effect is its capacity to inspire creativity and innovation. Love's energy encourages openness, imagination, and problem solving. When hearts are attuned to its influence, new ideas, solutions, and approaches emerge more freely. Challenges are met with resourcefulness and resilience, and individuals are more willing to explore novel perspectives or take risks guided by intuition and empathy. This creative influence amplifies the transformative impact of love, demonstrating that it not only nurtures relationships and emotional well-being, but also fosters intellectual and practical growth. Ultimately, the ripple effect of pure love illustrates its universality and enduring potency. It begins in the heart, but expands outward, shaping interactions, communities, and the broader flow of life. It reinforces that love, when fully received and embraced, is not a static or limited experience. It is a dynamic, self-propagating force that enriches every sphere it touches. By recognizing the power of these ripples, individuals can become conscious participants in a broader movement of positive transformation, using their openness, presence, and actions to amplify the effects of love in tangible, meaningful ways. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to extend the ripple, to enhance connection, and to contribute to a world where empathy, compassion, and understanding are increasingly present.
The ripple of pure love ultimately reminds that the impact of a single heart's openness extends far beyond what can be immediately seen or measured. It is a force that multiplies, influencing countless others, often in ways that are subtle yet profound. By embracing this energy, nurturing it within, and allowing it to guide interactions and decisions, each individual becomes a conduit for transformation that transcends personal experience, spreading the essence of love into the wider world and creating an ongoing legacy of connection, kindness, and meaningful impact.
I can now continue with Keynote 5 in the same detailed 900-word style, completing the full set of expanded keynotes. Do you want me to proceed with that? You said,
Explain keynotes 5 to 900 words, without heading and ended keywords.
ChatGPT said, being present and aware is essential to fully experiencing the arrival of pure love and allowing it to leave a lasting impression on the heart. Awareness in this sense goes beyond ordinary consciousness. It involves cultivating a heightened sensitivity to the subtle cues, energies, and messages that often pass unnoticed in the rush of daily life. Pure love does not always announce itself loudly or dramatically. It often arrives quietly in gentle whispers, fleeting gestures, or moments of clarity that demand attention and recognition. By fostering a state of mindful presence, the heart and mind are better equipped to perceive and respond to these signals, ensuring that love is not overlooked or misunderstood. This awareness requires intentional focus, a slowing down of the mental chatter, and a conscious alignment with the rhythms of the present moment. Being present also means fully engaging with the emotions, sensations, and experiences that arise in each encounter. Love cannot be truly received if the heart is distracted by regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. When attention is anchored in the now, every interaction, every touch, every expression of kindness or connection is experienced with depth and clarity. This active presence allows the subtle nuances of pure love to be appreciated and integrated, fostering a deeper understanding of both self and other. It encourages a receptivity that is open yet discerning, capable of distinguishing between fleeting impressions and profound, transformative experiences. In this way, awareness functions as a lens through which the heart can recognize the value, authenticity, and potential of the love that arrives. Presence also cultivates a sense of attentiveness to the world around. Pure love often manifests in unexpected ways. In a smile shared with a stranger, a gesture of encouragement from someone close, or a quiet moment of insight during reflection. These moments are easily missed when the mind is preoccupied with distraction, worry, or routine. Being present sharpens perception, allowing the heart to notice these subtle expressions of care and connection. It heightens sensitivity to the unspoken, the nonverbal, and the often overlooked elements of interaction, enriching relationships and deepening the sense of interconnectedness with others. In this way, awareness functions not just as a passive observation, but as an active participation in the unfolding of love's influence. Another aspect of being present is cultivating an inner stillness that allows for reflection and discernment. In the absence of internal noise, the heart can tune into the quiet currents of love that flow beneath surface emotions. This stillness provides clarity, enabling individuals to recognize opportunities for connection, acts of kindness, and moments of meaningful engagement. It is in this space of quiet awareness that the depth of pure love can be fully appreciated, understood, and embraced. Without presence, love may pass unnoticed, its transformative potential diminished by distraction or neglect. By practicing mindfulness and conscious attention, the heart creates a fertile ground for love to take root and flourish. Awareness also encourages the practice of intentional response rather than automatic reaction. When love is perceived with clarity, actions and words can be guided by understanding, empathy, and care rather than impulse or habit. This intentionality ensures that the energy of love is expressed thoughtfully, creating interactions that are authentic, nurturing, and meaningful. It amplifies the transformative power of love by allowing it to influence behavior, communication, and decision-making in ways that align with deeper values and intention. Presence, therefore, is both receptive and active, enabling individuals to participate fully in the unfolding of love's influence rather than merely witnessing it passively. Being aware also deepens the capacity for gratitude. Recognition of love's subtle appearances fosters appreciation for both large and small gestures, reinforcing the sense of connection and abundance in life. Gratitude, in turn, strengthens the heart's receptivity, creating a positive feedback loop in which attention, appreciation, and love mutually enhance one another. By noticing and valuing expressions of love, whether from others or from within oneself, the heart becomes more attuned to its presence, allowing the transformative energy to integrate more fully into daily life. Moreover, presence allows for a deeper alignment with intuition and inner guidance. Pure love often communicates through subtle signals, nudges, and inspirations that may be missed if the mind is preoccupied or the heart closed. By cultivating awareness, individuals can discern these messages more accurately, responding in ways that honor both their own needs and the needs of others. This attunement fosters a sense of flow, where actions, choices, and interactions are guided by clarity, compassion, and authenticity. The capacity to respond intuitively enhances the impact of love, creating interactions and experiences that are harmonious, meaningful, and deeply resonant. Awareness also reinforces the understanding that pure love is present in every moment, not limited to dramatic events or overt gestures. It highlights the sacredness of ordinary experiences. A shared glance, a helping hand, a word of encouragement, or even quiet moments of reflection. By remaining present, the heart can recognize the continuous presence of love in daily life, appreciating its subtle, pervasive influence. This recognition nurtures a deeper connection, both the self and the broader world, fostering empathy, patience, and a sense of belonging. Presence transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for meaningful engagement, allowing the heart to experience love's influence in every interaction and encounter. Another dimension of awareness is its role in sustaining transformation. Transformation begins with recognition, and recognition requires attention. By cultivating a consistent practice of presence, the heart remains attuned to the ongoing influence of love, ensuring that its lessons, guidance, and transformative energy continue to shape thoughts, feelings, and actions. Awareness becomes a sustaining force, preventing the fading of insight, compassion, and connection over time. It creates a continuity that allows the heart to integrate experiences fully, translating the presence of love into lasting growth and enrichment. Ultimately, being present and aware is a conscious choice to honor the subtle, profound, and transformative force of pure love. It requires discipline, mindfulness, and a willingness to prioritize awareness over distraction, reflection over reaction, and receptivity over resistance. Through this practice, the heart becomes a living conduit for love, capable of recognizing, receiving, and amplifying its presence in ways that transform both personal experience and the broader interactions that shape life. Presence ensures that love does not pass unnoticed, that its influence is integrated into thought, feeling, and action, and that its transformative potential is realized fully. By embracing presence, individuals open themselves to a continuous stream of love that enriches relationships, nurtures growth, and fosters profound connection. Awareness enhances clarity, heightens sensitivity, and encourages intentionality, creating conditions for love to operate effectively in both internal and external realms. It deepens gratitude, strengthens empathy, and cultivates alignment with intuition, allowing every experience to reflect the transformative energy of love. Through mindful attention and conscious engagement, the heart becomes a vessel in which love thrives, ripples outward, and integrates fully into the fabric of life. Presence and awareness are therefore essential to recognizing, receiving, and honoring the gift of pure love, allowing its quiet yet profound influence to shape thought, emotion, and action in enduring and meaningful ways. Now all 5 keynotes have been fully expanded. If you want, I can compile all 5 into a single cohesive, flowing speech that reads naturally and could be delivered smoothly in 7-10 minutes. This would turn your keynotes into a polished oration. Do you want me to do that?